Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is. It's the one and the only Pastor L, live in the synagogue. And I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple Guy Speak On. Come on in, my sheep. Come on in. Come on in. We got a special sermon here today. Come on in. Take a seat. My children, please leave your money in the front because we still working on that building fund. Come on in. Come on in. Take a seat, my children, because in this special sermon, these L's were delivered in a special way. And I indeed need to deliver my children, my sheep, from these L's. So come on in, come on in. Let me deliver you from these L's, because, oh man, these L's got delivered in a special way. Come on and take a seat. Don't close the door, that motherfucker. Don't close the door. Alright. I thank everybody for coming in to this special sermon, because, yo, Kamen Rider Brave, Let's Survive, Revival of the Beast Rider Squad. This is the sermon we got on the docket today, and man, I'm like, just to give you just like a brief, like a little history lesson about this, it's like, I remember when I heard about this initially, when I didn't have any information other than Brave is getting his own little special whatever and gonna get some shine. I'm like, well, that makes sense because he is the second rider technically, so yeah, give him something. When more information started to come out, and they said my boy Ozia was coming back. Now, I have said this before, but it's because I'm getting the answer pants, because Ozia and Ryuki is like one of my most favorite things ever in this life. Ozia is on some other stuff in Ryuki, and you should watch it, not only because Ozia on this thing, but because it's a compelling story, even though things happen. And I'm going to keep it there, and one day we'll sit down and we'll talk about Ryuki and Holden in general, but one of the best things about Kamen Rider Ryuki was watching Ozia put in work, and this was more of Ozia putting in work. And I loved every minute of just having more of one of my favorite characters in anything put in this work. Put in this work. Because that's what happened. Work was put in. Now, here's the other thing. Because of what this is and why it exists, it's understandable why it was treated the way it was. Is that this goes places, not normally for the little children this is marketed to, because this is still a toy commercial no matter what, and they still technically sold a toy, but this went some places. And when you got Ozia in the mix, it's gonna go some places, and it's like, this went some places. Now, when you have to think about it, because this is still, before we get into the dumb stuff, is that there's still some analysis here. It's like, again, because of what this is, why it exists, how it was represented, and how it ultimately functions into the show that's about to end, it's like, you have to sit here and think about it, and I think about it, and I get it. And I get it in a way that A, makes sense, and B, I appreciate it in a way because of what it ultimately did, which also makes sense if you are keeping up. With all that being said, I'm just stalling because I'm like, yo, I got the answer pants. I'm like, I'm feeling this. And that's like, yo, Ozia, that's my dude. That's my dude. If you don't believe, go watch when I put in that work on the Kamen Rider Dragon Knight game on Wii and showed you how greasy that character gets. I'm like, one of my favorite riders in all of Kamen Rider getting greasy in a video game that I love. And then, Kamen Rider Kamen Hero O's happened, but you can watch that video too. Shameless self-promotion. Just saying. Anyway, we begin this special episode with your boy, Young Gario, aka Asshole Man, flanked by his chicks, like, what it do? And they like, well, we got some news. You the greatest doctor of all time. So they want you to hit the Unbreakable NY and go get this award. And they want you to show them how Asshole Man puts in this work. Now, They and it's like after that he's sitting up for like, yeah man, I'm asshole man, I'm the greatest of all time. It's all good. They sitting there walking and bitch one of the bitch who they up for talking. Oh, by the way, it's some dude that's laying up or whatever, and like something wrong with his brain. Why you ain't say nothing sooner? Like why you ain't say nothing? It's important that you let me know this stuff. Is that we supposed to have this thing, right? Where I'm the main attraction. Y'all back me up. Y'all my backup singers. I'm Gladys Knight and y'all the Pips. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So when I need y'all to pass that information on, because I need that as the lead singer of my band, is tell me. But for real, Hero legitimately gets mad and legitimately like, y'all supposed to tell me about this ASAP. And he says this, and it's like, it isn't normal Hero being a dick or anything. It's more of, and then when he walks away at the end of the scene, it's understandable what he says is that every moment matters. And it's like because at this point in the story, he still is a little standoffish about when they recorded. He hasn't lightened down yet, all the stuff in XA hasn't happened to him yet. So he's still the same asshole man we have come to love at this point, even though that he was still in this attitude and giving the information that this special provides takes place. It's like a real weird character crash, because where this episode would take place, Hero wouldn't be that. He'd have been turned down like maybe a notch or two on the I'm an asshole scale. So there's that. So ignore it if you want, but it's just because this is analysis and review and spoof is that I gotta bring it up as it goes on. Now, meanwhile, just because the show is called Kamen Rider X, even though the special is called Kamen Rider Brave, we got Mr. L and Poppy, who has not gained the powers of becoming Miss Poppy, or Deep Voice L Giver Poppy, who we all love and you know, and stuff that I will not say here, is that they sit up here debating like, why do they mess with him? You know what I'm saying? Why they let him talk down to them like that and all that other stuff. Here's a spoiler. We're going to find out exactly what the history between Asshole Man and Bitch 1 and Bitch 2 is, so don't worry about that. I got you. What's really good. Now, meanwhile, we over here in this I don't know where, and we got King Dark. He's like mad big, and I'm just sitting up here like, where King Dark come from? I'm like, I know in at least 2-3 Rider movies, they done Rider kick this fool to death, so I'm just like, and whatever, and I'm just like, it's good to see you, but what are you doing here? Spoilers, we gonna find out about that too. And he sits up here like, yo, I want to take attendance. Is Kamen Rider Tiger here? If Kamen Rider Tiger could raise his hand, oh, there you are, sir. Thank you for coming. Is Kamen Rider Sword here? I don't know if I see that purple stuff. Oh, there you are, buddy. Please raise your hand so we can count you for attendance. Is Kamen Rider Dark Kiva here? Is there a Dark Kiva there? Thank you, Dark Kiva. Is the best character in the show that wasn't named after him that loves mayonnaise? Is Kamen Rider Beast in the building? Is he in the building? Yes, he is. I want to thank you guys for showing up. It seems that there's someone else on this list. It says, Kamen Rider Oja. Is there a Kamen Rider Oja here? Sup? It's your boy, Kamen Rider Oja. I got this pipe. Now I'm finna whoop y'all ass. So, put in work. So, Oja walks in the spot while they taking attendance and start beating down his homies. Like sitting up here beating up other riders with a pipe. And then here is what I understand, because more than Ryugi, I'm like, I understand this dude is a straight psychopath. Like, Asakura Takeshi makes psychos look normal. But that's why I love him. That's why I love me some Oja, because that dude is on another level. That dude is on another level. Just sitting up here, he looking as psycho as he always did. He beating down other riders with a pipe. He ain't even transformed. Like, I'm here and all I want to do is fight. And he sits up here and beating up the rest of the riders with a pipe. And I'm just like, say what now? But then I sit up here and think, oh yeah, well that's Oja. That's normally what he does or whatever. That just is what it is. makes logical sense. So we continue this. We continue this. It's like for another 30 seconds, he's beating down riders with a pipe, and I'm just sitting up here still like, huh? Why? How? And I don't know if that is what it's going to be, but it is that. Now, King Dark, like, yo, I understand that you want to beat down people with a pipe, OJ. That's cool, homie. That's cool. But, I know what you want. You want the fight to never end. But yo, if you do me this favor, I will grant your wish of a never-ending fight. I like how you speak, big projection man. Alright, I'll do whatever you need, and then once I beat down everybody, you'll give me the fight forever. You got yourself a deal. Meanwhile, we go back over to the scene, and bitch one, that's what we call her. I'm trying to think, for the record, just so that I am being complete, is which one is Sasuke is bitch one. Yep, Sasuke, that's bitch one. And Mizuki is bitch two. Because you'll see what I mean. So, Sasuke, she just sitting up here like, like, I'm just walking from the store and I'm gonna have me a good time because I'm Japanese and pretty cause I'm walking from the store. So she's sitting up here walking from the store. And meanwhile, while she's walking from the store, right, she sits up here and you can hear like bats in the background, and I'm like, yeah, that's Dark Kiva, because bats, vampires, fangites, Kiva, Dark Kiva. You should also watch Kiva. It's really good. Honestly, real talk, I need to finish watching Kiva. Kiva is something that I got most of the way through and got distracted by something else, and that was like 3 or 4 years ago. So I probably just need to sit down, watch it from the beginning, and then watch it, and then come talk about it with you guys. And I might do that. But regardless of that, anyway, bitch one, she walking down the street, she heard bats, and then she bumps into Dark Kiva, and runs. Run. She sit up here, she see the cop. She like, excuse me, I'm Japanese and pretty, Mr. Cop, please help me. Oh wait, cop's dead. Cop bleeding from the face, and when the cop's dead, you're being chased by an evil Kamen Rider. This is not going to be good in any way, shape, or form. Oja walk up to her. What's up, bitch? You know that's your boy. Hey, baby, look. What it do? Nothing, sir. I just want to go. No, you ain't going nowhere, girl. You ain't going nowhere. What do you mean? I'm not going anywhere. What's that in that bag, girl? That's a mackerel? I love some fish. Let me see what this tastes like. Fish tastes like ass. I don't want it. Now, I got a question for you, and you better answer me. Okay, sir. Whatever you say. Please don't hurt me. I won't hurt you. Yet. Where's the Gashato? Where's the Gashato? Get away from me! Try to smack Oja, and he no-sells it because he's a psychopath. I like that, baby. You remind me of this girl I used to know. Smacks him again. Now, smack me once. Shame on me. Smack me twice. let's get acquainted. And they get acquainted, and he introduces bitch one to a metal pipe repeatedly, over and 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 over again. See, told you this dude was a psycho. He done beat down this pretty Japanese beauty with a pipe, beat her down with a pipe boo. Shout out to the legendary homie Pipe Boo Jack. Shout out to the A Factor and Rollins 247 was really good, man. I ain't seen them in a minute, man, but I miss my cousins. I do. Anyway, we go back to the CR the next day because according to the next scene, some time has passed since bitch one got beat down with a metal pipe. Is that Poppy like, hey, Emerald, did you hear? What's going on, Poppy? They stole a gas shot from the place. It was called Night of Safari, and it's level 4, by the way. And I'm just like, for real? Like, didn't nobody tell me? You would think as the Tyler character of the show, they would make a new gas shot though. They would tell your boy, right? They would holler at a pimp. You know what I mean? They would holler at me, be like, yo, we got the Night of Safari, level 4 gas shot though, and we want you to use. But they didn't. They ain't tell me nothing, so this ain't none of my problem. Hey, yo, what's up? Hey, yo, what's up, hero cuz? What's going on, fam? Don't talk to me. Hey, man, you ain't gotta be hostile like that, cuz. Hey, yo, where bitch one at? I'm like, she usually already sitting up here talking about the royal penis is clean, your highness, and it's like, where she at? Hey, she got beat down with a metal pipe or something, but I gotta go hit the NY. Peace out. I gotta go. Poppy sitting up here like, but hero, I thought you care about somebody? Man, the last time I cared about somebody, some dude got my girlfriend killed, but you know that. But I'm gone. I gotta go handle this. So, hey, yo, bitch two, tell him why I can't do this so I can go get on this plane. You know what I'm saying? Hero is the greatest of all time. Why did my voice drop? Let me raise it up a couple of octaves. Hero is the greatest surgeon of all time. And he will be respected by the American KKK. So he's going to go to the American KKK and go get this working. You don't question my baby boo, even though he doesn't even know that I exist. He doesn't know that I exist. Go, hero. Go get your respect. Make him put respect on your name, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I'm leaving now. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Move. I gotta go. I'm out, peace. Meanwhile, we up in the hospital, and bitch one is in the hospital laid out because she got beat down with a metal pipe, and bitch two and Poppy sitting up there. And Poppy like, why y'all deal with him like that? Like, for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he treats y'all like garbage and he don't respect y'all, I don't think. I'm like, I'm a buckster and I don't really know too much about respect, but I do understand that you don't treat somebody that you know, that you work with like complete garbage. It's simple, really. He's the best in the world, and we proud to flank the best in the world so that we indeed become the best in the world. That's the answer. So we leave this scene, and bitch two in the shower, and it's like, tasty. And you like, she's sitting up there taking the shower, they scrolling up, it's like, get to the top of that leg, oh no, we can't let you see the booty do. You can't see the booty do. But we'll let you see the legs. And then you can't see the front, but you can see the back of that back though. The back of that back. And she's sitting up here taking the shower. Kamen Rider Tiger enters the premises. Like, we about to have some fun with this thing. So she's sitting up here, still in her resolve. Man, hey, bitch one down, so I gotta go twice as hard because bitch one down because I'm bitch two and I'm better than bitch one anyway. But I'ma show that I'm better than bitch one. Tiger, because you know he slashes through things because he's Kamen Rider. Tiger slashes through. Because I'm trying to describe like what happened. Like he slashes her through the curtain, and then it ain't till a couple of seconds later she look down, see that she's bleeding, and then look at her back, and it's like, I'm bleeding for real. Somebody help! It's like if you ever watch the Boondocks and Gangsta Lifty get shot while he's singing "I Got Shot," be like, I got shot, I got shot, I got shot for real. I got shot for man, I got shot for real. They shot me, and she got slashed. She's just sitting up here like. Any normal person getting slashed by a Kamen Rider would have probably died from that. But again, I have to excuse what things may or what they may actually be. But she gets away. I don't want to hold you no longer. She gets away. She got on a towel. She running and she running up the hall, sitting up here, and we got little Emma sitting up here trying to figure out like was it Marianne in the study with the claw hammer? I'm like, Japanese clue is weird. But Emu walking up the hall, he up here chilling, and he sit up here like it's like cause like for real, like my head is like somewhere else right now. I'm sorry, but yeah, Emu walking up the hall, sitting up here trying to figure out who attacked bitch one, and he walking, and he walking, and then he come around the corner, bitch two running in his towel. He sitting up here like, no, my virgin eyes, I cannot see. I will be blinded looking at the naked body. And she run up to him, Emu, she screamed for Emu, help, 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 help. No, I don't want to look at your body right in a town. No, I don't want to look. I don't want to look at all. I don't want to see your body dripping wet, even though it turns me on. Please, baby, please, don't do this, please. And as she running, he bumps into her, and they like, yo. And he, I'm like, yeah, cause I'm like, yo, for real talk, I'm like mad hungry, and I don't have no idea why I started this video knowing that I'm hungry, and I can't concentrate on nothing but getting something to eat, but I am so into this right now that we have to finish what it is that we gotta do, right? You know what I'm saying? So, let's reestablish the scene one more time. Emu walking up the hall, right? He walking up the hall. He bumped into some dude who puts the Night of Safari gas check in his pocket. And while he's sitting up here trying to get all up and trying to get on up and get it, he sees lowered expectations. And she's sitting up here calling, help, Emu, help, help, help. And he's sitting up here, no, lemon pledge. I cannot look at your naked body, no. I cannot do it, I cannot, no, please put on clothes. I am a virgin. I don't get no booty. Just don't look at me, please. Because I don't know what the rest of the song and reference I was trying to make there, but we just gonna try to work with it anyway. Oh. So, she running up the hall, she mostly naked, Emu don't want to look because he a virgin, and then she's sitting up here and trying to call for his help because, I don't know, because Kamen Rider Tiger's chasing her, so I'm trying to figure out that given the last scene and the way it was established, how did she get away from him? Like, how did she get away from Kamen Rider Tiger? Like, I didn't even think about this till like right this second, and I'm like, how did she get away from him in order to run into Emu? And I'm just like, I don't get it. But maybe for the sake of any type of anything, maybe I shouldn't try to understand it or get it. Let's just try that. Okay, let's just pretend that, he bumped into dude, he sees girl, virgin, I'm not getting no booty, and Titus chasing. So he takes her and they run. And they run. He sits up her, hey yo, high over here in the corner. He sits up her, mighty action. Huh? What is this, bro? It's the Night of Safari gas shot, and it's like, and then that's the point when they roll back the tape and realize when Emu bumped into dude before he was screaming, I'm a virgin, I don't want to look at no nigga body. He sits up here, and so what happened to his gas shot? What happened to the Mighty Action Hands gas shot if that's the case? I don't know. I don't get it. I have no idea. See, this is more of that, I understand for the plot why they did it, because this is called Kamen Rider Bravoo, and he does Bravoo stuff. So I understand why you would completely put Emu out the picture like that. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. The B Squad surrounds Emu. He can't transform. He can't do nothing. O just shows up. Hey, yo, fam. I got this. Sup, little punk. Oh. So this is what a gasato is. See, I had to beat down bitch one with a metal pipe last night. She ain't give me no information, but you a fountain, boy. But see, now, I don't even care. What is this, a game? What you mean, you trying to play some games? What that controller looks like, man, it looks like a driver. Like you put that in a thing and you can do some work. Garbage. But yo, I got a new game we can play. It's called Blood Fountain. You want to know how to play? No. Nah, I'm going to explain the rules anyway. You see this pipe? I'm going to beat you down with this pipe till you spitting blood. Until your body's a geyser of blood. And you dead. So, how about we start the game move? Plop! Yeah, because before that, Emu got walked up behind an ocean, got popped in the back of the head. I forgot that part. He just walked up to him, hit him with the Nancy Kerrigan in a brain, click! Sit up here, laid out, and then Oja just proceeds to deliver upon L's of him, giving the point of the plot where we are in Kamen Rider XA. I'm like, yeah, episode 18, yo, he got delivered L's, but yo, these some next level L's, son. These are new L's, bruh. These are new L's, and I'm like, what? Oh, just said up for this, his face bloody. I'm like, he's spitting blood out the mouth. I'm like, he got beat down with a pipe. He like, yo, you like how that mud tastes? Yo, tell me how that mud tastes. I'm like, yo, the mud in hell, delicious, my dude. Get this work. He tried to crawl over to the gasato. Pathetic. Get out of my sight. Oh, bitch 2 tries to run and Oja notices, and that's gonna be bad. So she's sitting up here running. I got my towel on. I'm not really naked. I'm running. She running, and she's sitting up here. She's still bleeding from the back from getting cut by a tiger, which you probably should be dead from. But let's not try to be actual realistic about the TV show that's about a toy that's trying to sell a toy, but not trying to sell it to kids, but whatever. So, bitch 2, she running, and she sat up here she just running away, just running. She sits up here, take a breath. She see, does she run again? She sit up here I must have lost him. He gone. She looked back one way, look back. What's up, baby? your boy Ocean in the building. Yeah. Now you, this is the mackerel I like. Come here, girl. I want some mackerel. Sits up here, takes a piece of glass. He squeezing his blood all over the glass. He slashes down her towel. She magically has a second towel wrapped around her, and I'm like, word? I'm like, yo, this show plans for everything. Like, he straight did up her and cut it, and it's just like, no. I'm just like, yo, this is going nuts. Oja finna sit up here, and he finally finna put in the work, and as he about to slash, something get thrown, and it break the glass, and it's a plane ticket. We only know one person in this plot with a plane ticket, but let's just, for the sake thereof, just pretend that it's nothing, and it's unimportant. No, wait, it's asshole, man. It is. You like an asshole, man. He sits up here while he throw the thing at Oja and then break the glass. He sit up here throw this suit on her and she fall down so you don't see any of her non-tech bits. And he sits up here run up like, I don't usually do this, but let me break you off with a preview of the remix. I don't really care about nobody because you my patient technically, and that's kind of legal though. Even though you work for me, I don't care about nobody at all. Oh, you can call me asshole, man, because I'm about to whoop that ass. And then the occasion to say, this is the remix to Brave off and fresh out the kitchen. I didn't go to New York to get my respect that I miss it. I'm finna get some love, go and drink coke and rum, cause we freaking getting out and having some fun, yeah. I don't know, that was the reference that I went with. I don't know why I went from Kels, but it's Kels. So, we sit up here and we have, the good guy, bad guy monologue time, like, I am good guy, blah, blah, blah. Dado questo. Henshin. Squad, the B squad, rest of the B squad roll up on him. They roll up. They sit up here like, you want this work essay? He sit up here head on with the work. Because I think, he fought Dark Kiva. And I think, he fought Dark Kiva and Tiger first. He sat up here, handles both of them. And then, we got Oja over here in the corner like, I thought y'all was going to plug me up. I thought if I put in this work, y'all was going to give me what I need. I want to taste more. And his advent deck fly out of nowhere. There just happens to be a mirror right there like, hey, let's do what it do, fam. Let me summon that driver from the mirror world. Hey, shit. And he finally transforms in Oja. Now, just because he can. And then it's like, and then I'm looking at my notes, I got it wrong. He fought Tiger and he fought Dark Kiva. That's who Asshole Man fought. And then after Oja transformed, he sits down and beat down Sword and Beast because he can. And it just whap. No, actually before that he does something very important. Sword of Vento. And then he sits up here and puts in this work. Sits up here, beat down his own homies. And now, he's sitting up here, you got, he put in his work. He put in work, sits up here, delivers the L's to Asshole Man. Asshole Man like, ugh, nobody help me. He sit up here, he stand up. He gives another rousing, lead character speech. Tadul Questo, Knights of Safari. And they show a flashback where he's seen that he picked it up off Emu on his way over here, to put in his work. And then he transforms into level 4. Knight of Safari is a recolored Dragonite Hunter Z, which is why they don't use it. So, I kind of get why this was a one-off thing. But, if you really want to see more of it, you can go play Game Browsing because, everything's in that. And then, what happens next. The hero wins the day. But not before, Oja does some classic throwback by sacrificing both Sword and Beast because, he's down with always using a human shield. What does Oja care? But he, of course, takes that L after Asshole Man repeatedly puts these L's on him. He takes all these L's and then he dies. Well, I don't know how dead a dead man could actually be, depending on what version of the dead man you're talking about. More Ryuki stuff. Go watch the show, by the way. And he sits up here like, ugh. Fight. Those who don't fight are better off dead. Ugh. And he disappears. And that's it. That's everything. Oh, but one more thing, because we got to put all this together. It seemed that bitch 1 and bitch 2 are A-OK, because it was seen that somebody performed the surgery on them. That being, of course, Asshole Man, because, he's the only one. He's a genius or whatever, because, one gets beat down with a metal pipe, the other one gets slashed by a Kamen rod. They should both probably be dead, but, and whatever. But then, what we get is a flashback, though. It was seen before Bitch 1 and Bitch 2 flanked Hero everywhere he went. He saved the both of them when they were trapped under some rubble or something. So I will say this on some analysis. I appreciate that even though we didn't really, honestly, in the show for real, see a lot of Mizuki and Sasuke in the show, was they had this opportunity to flesh out those characters and give them a reason for being, even though, like I said, we don't see them later and we don't see them. Like, we saw them in the earlier episodes and they brought them back for this. But it was good that they gave them something. And that was really important that they gave. It's like, I don't want to say really important, but I would, let me rephrase that. It was great that they took the time to establish the bond between Miyuki, Sasuke, and Asshole Man. That they did that and did it in a way that, made sense and then gave Hero a little bit of something. Because again, we won't be getting Light Hero for a while now. But again, like I said, given where this episode is supposed to take place in the plot of X-Aid, and also given like where Asshole Man was, it's like he was a little less snarky, and I mean like a little bit by just like a pinch. And I don't want to sit up here and say it like that's a minus against the episode itself, but it's just worth mentioning because I've analyzed the whole season of this show. It would also seem Poppy knew about this the whole time and didn't want to tell Emma or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And also they mentioned that Night of Safari's gone. Like, at some point, Hero lost it. How do you lose a Gashat? There are many ways you can lose a Gashat. Let me just walk that back. There are many ways one could lose a Gashat. It is what it's going to be. It is what it's going to be. However, my favorite non-Oja part of the movie happens right now. At the very end, we find out this was all an experiment by Foundation X. Now, I don't know if I've ever had a conversation with you guys about my appreciation for what Foundation X was for the Neo Heisei era and how at some point they just dropped the ball on the whole thing. Because again, if you guys remember that for a long while, every year, Foundation X, ever since the end of Double, you found out that for, I think, everything up to, I think, Wizard. Because I think Foundation X has something, like, very small to do with that because it's like, as the shows were going on, is that they played a decent part in O's. They played a really big part in the multiple Forza movies. And even to a less degree in the show, but even more of a bigger degree, depending on how you put all that canon together. And then less and less involvement that they had. But I always appreciated that they were going to give us, the Neo Heisei fans, a shocker. Like, even though it's like, because it got to some point when, especially when the anniversary movies were coming up and things like that, they love to always will some Neo version of Shocker. You know what I'm saying? When a lot of times, even if they wheeled out a Neo version of Shocker, they always, it's like, and in some instances, Foundation X was part of that Neo Shocker that they were wheeling out there, and it was us all along. And other times, it was just Shocker for the sake thereof, because we need to throw it back for fans that have been fans for over 40-something years of this stuff. I appreciate Foundation X. I want more Foundation X. And given what Build is, maybe Foundation X might play a part in this. I don't know. But we'll find that information out next week. Yo, and that's that. Kamen Rider Brave, Let's Survive, Revival of the Beast Rider Squad. Yo, seeing my boy Ozha. Thank you. That's my dude. Watch Ryuki. Watch Ryuki. I would love to say more, but some things that I may say may deter you from watching it. But if you've never seen it before, it's worth your time to spend some time in that world. That's all I'm going to say. Before we get up out of here, when it comes to X-Aid and us, we not done quite yet. There's some other things I got to do and get done, but I wasn't going to stop what I was doing because I had my mind specifically on this to get it done. But I'm gonna get that at work, so don't worry about that. So we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank you guys, my wonderful, lovely sheep, my children, my congregation, for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. You know I'm the one and the only Pastor L, live in the world. Synagogue. Hey yo, like I said, y'all not done with your boy yet. Plenty of work to be done today. So I'm going to do that work indeed. And with that being said, what's the next stage?